For every choice, there is an echo. With each act, we change the world. One man chose a city free of law and God, but others chose corruption, and so the city fell. If the world were reborn in your image, would it be paradise or perdition?
It's all over now. No! I won't hurt you!
This way. Come on, Daddy. Big sister is coming now.
Nazdar lničky, rád vás tu opět vidím, koukám, že se vás tady už pár prostřídalo. Nazdar lničky, mikrofon funguje, paráda. Tak, dneska pojedeme BioShock 2, uvidíme, na jak dlouho nám zabere, já bych to tipnul tak na 3-4 večery. Bych viděl, že tak ve čtvrtek bych to mohl teoreticky dohrát. Nejdýl. No a v pátek bych rozjel víkendový Apexko a CSko asi. No spíš Apex pojedu po víkendu. Uvidíme ještě, jak to dopadne, no. Tak, nebudem to zdržovat. Pojedeme hnedka. Vlastně nikdo nový nepřibyl v ničem, ani na útučku, ani tady, takže není důvod pít. Takže nevím, kdy naplánuji ještě chlastačku, no další. Ta BioShock 2, to už jsem nehrál dlouho. Se ještě nenastavil.
Every moment tears Eleanor further from.
Počkat. Co jsem tam zmáčkl? Ne. To začíná dneska dobře. Dneska se celý den docela jebe, no. Tak tady pěkně pokračujeme dál. Ve smůle. A co jsem tam debil zmáčkl? Špatně. Jsem myslel, že jsem dal nastavení a... Jo, já jsem dal bonusy, omylem, jasně. No to... Dal jsem stromy furt to řve jako kráva tohleto. Dostaneme ještě softwarově tady. Mhm. Ano, ne. Nová hra. Dáme to na střední. Jako všechno. Tak. Mám dneska menší záseky, no.
Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy. Tak, teď mi řekněte, jak to, že jsem živej, co? Tak, ale momentík, já tady mám menší potíž. Vás totiž tady nevidím. Nevím proč. Jo, už to funguje. To byla nějaká chybka. Tak, je to docela v pohodě. A jak to vidíte vy? No, řekl bych, že to vidíte docela dobře. No, jako správný tačka bych tenhle sloup měl rozbít, ne? Jú. To je vlastně velká sestřička, že? Lambová se dívá do háje.
Lesson 1, mop jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a workin' stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
I need this. Do you hear me?
Máme nějaký vyžránilko. Semka se asi potřebujeme dostat. Nemám žádnou, ještě nemám naladěcí šipku, nebo ta tady není ještě? Ne, tak to se ještě nezapla. Nemám ještě žádný cíl, jasně. Jedna, 5, 4. Trošku dlouho zbyla na páře, co?
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
No. Blesky.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better. Ah! Daddy!
To je svíňucha. Tady je taky někdo přepis s opalováním, očividně. Tak, není tady něco, co by se nám šiklo? Prašule, ty se šiknou vždycky.
Darling, we need more of these for the show. Come out the back.
A to byla moc velká liška.
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find
Nazdar,
me in
mami.
the Atlantic Express train station.
No, spraví to dobře. Koligo. Máme jít tamhle, ale já se chci podívat tady ještě.
To my daughter, Eleanor, soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Jo, proto si mě zabydlá.
You can't take my furs!
A on to fakt spravil, že už to neteče. Paráda.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in weeks.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
Proč tohle není přeložený, kruci?
I am back in Rapture after so many years. The little ones I rescued are grown up and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
Yep. Budeme mít nítovačku. Tady má ta nítovačka obrovskou výhodu, že to, co do nich nastřílíte, si můžete vzít zpátky.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Ne, tak to oddělá spíš, kámo.
sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Ano tak. No, docela slušně mi zatopila.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people.
A já mám pocit, že to mám... Tvorky zapnutý. Ne, všechny by měly být zapnutý. Já nevím, proč to nejsou.
Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
A. Vlastně táhneš mě tamhle, já potřebuju trošku munice.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. She deems it necessary to chide me for working. The words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of burying my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Tak. No jasně. Ještě, že náš skafandr nás pod vodou ochrání. A.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
All right, diary. Last entry. Lizzie and I, we found a sphere, and we're going home. Ain't that right, baby? Next stop, topside.
Oh, I love you. It was you who saved us, Sammy. It was you, Button. What was that? What's that sound?
She's seen us. It's Lamb. Torpedo! Ah, I'll try to... Ah!
Tak jste se to moc daleko nedostali. Nazdar, brácho. Aspoň, že mi tady trošku pomáhá. Nevím, čemu by bylo potřeba palivo. Krásné medúzy. Čekám, tam něco bliká. Jo. Dík. Ještě mi nějaká zpráva. Jo. No. Furt město funguje relativně, se dá říct. Na to, kolik problémů jsme tady způsobili posledně. Ta marcha mě sleduje všude. Tak je bytější, jo.
Herr Delta. You arrive as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
To je...
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
To už byli v jedničce. To není nic novýho. A tady je vlastně to jiný hackování, jasně. Naráží do toho stropu.
Dobrý.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember,
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the Cheka police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
A na jednu stranu měl trochu pravdu, no. Pěkný plánky, detailní. Ale tak.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Naskriptovaný. Tyhle sekvence, které jsou naskriptované, jsou nejhorší, když se člověk nemůže pořádně bránit.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
Takže tak.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Jako jednička, no. To není moc novinek zatím. Kde je poplach? Ten jsme nespustili.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Telekineze. Tu mám rád.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
A je skvělý. A už ani nevím, jaký tady bude dál zbraně, tyjo.
Kindergarten full of cutesy little brats. Happy ever after.
Tak, ubírají mi teda brutálně. Čím se měnila telekineze? Jo, na F-kách, jo. Se dalo jít zpátky.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
No jasný, no.
some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
No, ta je pravděpodobně naživu, no, ale už není taková jako dřív. Fuj.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
Já, mě probudili, no.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Jestli tomuhle říkáš hraj.
Welcome to the circus of values. No refund, no return.
Tak to já tady mám na postý království.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Tak to v každém případě. Nemůžeš zabít něco, co neznáš. To prohreš.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
O, to byla krásná hlavička. trošku nezvládáte. To, kolik jich se jí tam objevilo.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
No jasně, dřív než bude pozdě, jako vždycky. Trošku si dostal nítem, co? Mhm. A strašné níty. Ne, tyhle nejdou, nebenda. Já nemůžu sebrat, aha.
Dr. Su Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight. Like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more. Something stronger. An unbreakable physiological bond.
Jo, takže to jsem vzniknul já.
Welcome to the circus of value. No refund, no return.
You don't even have to look at the baby. She won't even know it's there. I lost something.
Mhm.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the rapture nightmare, it will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape. Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
No, to jsi mi teda moc nepomohla.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Welcome to the
Ale vůbec
circus
mám.
of value.
A nějaký. Bych to ještě prohledat. To je zbytečný teď. Uvidíte.
Sophia Lamb has taken Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
To je těžké. To je dobrý.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
Jasně, zamrznutý, potřebuji fajrák trošku.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
To je dobrý. Ještě si z toho dělá prda, že tady musím projít další oblast. No jo.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, She may surpass even me.
No, to by bylo fajn, kdyby tě překonala.
Clown! Fucking clown! I deserve respect! I do! I gotta get under something!
Příště míň, příště víc jednej a nekřečkuj. Jako tady si sednout a koukat, to by mohlo být fajn.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now.
Blokovaný.
Half price for children under 3.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Zase další, který myslí jenom na prachy. To bych bral. Hned teď. A je škoda, že to dostanu asi až za chvíli. Dobrý. Tak buď si... Asi dám zvýšení účinnosti.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Díky stromem. Nazdar.
Hack the door controls. That should pop it open.
Mám dělat dřív, než ty mi to řek. Tak, tady bude první tačka, se kterým budeme asi bojovat. Bude zábava.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Stupid machine!
Bezva. Tohle bude prdel, až tohle to rozpustí peklo.
Listen up! Coppers! Get yourselves in! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home! Okay, fire!
Dejte mi ty tyčinky.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please.
Sporták, schválně. Nešteme.
Enjoy the park.
Je to zbourané. To ale není přeložený, tak na to prdíme.
Pile of junk. You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touch turns to shit.
Mean. You're mean, Roger. It was probably your clumsy, fat hands that loused it up.
Typical fraud. Stay away from things you don't know nothing about.
Oz has no need of a lummox.
Ale skvělý.
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Jo, semka si potom musíme dojít pro to upálení a to svých 90, což nemáme. My máme 0. To bude zábava ještě. Já tady potom můžeme projít.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Nervivky, bro. To potěší na Silvestra, co?
Your kind ain't welcome here. Help!
How I long for one night.
Já budu mít štěstí, tak to jsem zvědav. Zatím ho moc tam nemáme. Při hledání.
Used to be there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter
laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Peníze jen tečou, no. No, to bylo krásný. To jsem ho netrefil.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Dobře popsaná situace na povrchu. Sebevražda. To jak rychle ten zákon opustila. Mít protipěchotní už to jde.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
No, lepší než kdybys nepomáhala vůbec. Každý dáreček je dobrý.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog eat dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Jo, zvýšení účinnosti letáku, paráda. Jau, jsem se netrefil.
Now That big daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
No, to mi je jasný.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
Uj. Jsem se jako toho svého vlastního droida. Počkej, to co tvrzený kurva. No tak.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
To je rychlá změna. Brečí a hned je spokojená.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
Not a puzzle.
Still the Adam Daddy? Over there.
Ok, co máme nakoupíme.
Come on, Mr. B. We'll miss the angels dancing.
Tak.
Adam Daddy, over there.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
We found Adam, Daddy.
Just put her right down on that corpse.
Takový morbidní trošku.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Hear they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
You always save me from the monsters.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
Tak jasně, každá hra je prdel, když ji ovládáš. Když ji neovládáš, tak to toho jenom rozčiluješ. Jako Honza. To je samý jako, to je samý vlastně i tady. Když ti to nejde, tak se to taky budeš rozčilovat. A CSko je prdel.
I told you about this one. Make him listen.
Ušli. Jo, taky se měj. Ať ti to jde.
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, and 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
No use. Hands that child, monster!
Já bude si vždycky šiknout.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are the state. We are gone. We demand our share.
Jo, ty si to vypěstuješ a nakonec si to stát sežere.
rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those wailing brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gotta fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
Asi mu to nevyšlo.
She's fragile.
It's this way.
Jenom najdu zbytek zásob, jestli ještě nějaký jsou.
Some ungrateful parasite must be chopping my heirlooms for kindling even now. It's stop that poor little girl.
Here's the angel.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Tak, sestřičko, těž. Jo, na mě došly nity.
Are we gonna be together?
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
Nejdřív doplně trošku zásob, já nic nemám. 2 nity, ty vole.
Woe unto the great city! It is no way to salvation. The blood of the Lamb is the only way. What's going on? She is a revelation.
Pomůžu plechovkou.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
Mám pocit, že ty titulky dnes trošku nestíhají text. Tak nějakou munici jsme získali.
idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated. It must be controlled. And finally...
Nazdar, brouček. A tohle bude vždycky fungovat cenzura. Z cenzury by to bylo moc jednoduchý. Tady mám jít.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
No, my budeme samozřejmě ty hodní, my ji zachráníme. Tady mám pocit, že bude ještě průser. Musíme tady projít.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no. The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
I'm surrounded by them, and yet they can tell I'm their better. They know it. I know it.
Tam budeme pokračovat dál, takže se vrátíme semka.
No, to bylo dobrý. Vytěžit je Bčko, zachránit je Fko. Tak. Hodně štěstí.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Je lepší je zachraňovat, je takový hodný. Kam ti ho zabíjí?
The hounds! Someone must be on the property. I inherited all of this! Don't you understand? Where is my doll?
Myslím, že ještě to. Je tu schovka.
2 weeks at my last count. 2 weeks since we were trapped in this rotten park. I haven't been eating. The children need all the supplies we've got left. Need them more than I do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can feel myself getting weaker. The children have noticed the condition I'm in, of course. What will happen once I'm gone? I'll be all alone.
I just gotta remember. Now, that means she's gotta behave.
Hello? Ah! My heirlooms!
Páně, upečem tam někoho? Nevypadá to. Tak. Žávící systém donitovačky. To si dám tohleto. Větší přesnost se bude vždycky hodit.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what, and he flashes me these $1,000 stipends. He's saying this job will, quote, change history, end quote.
No, to je dobrý. To je říkám přesně jako blázen. Debil. To je nejlepší způsob, co může být.
Third session today with this amazing limey shrink, Dr. Sophia Lamb. She said that all Ryan's horse shit about always looking out for number one is turning us little guys against each other. And what we need is unity, solidarity. Then, she held up a mirror. Turns out, I wear my hair and mustache just like Ryan. So today, I'm spreading the word about Lamb. And tonight, I'm shaving my whole stupid head.
To je dobrý. Já trošku už rozbili. Nejde něco někde schovanýho? Protože ne. A jo, je. Prach. Těch záznamníků tady je.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture, but seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Come on, choppers! That is...
Ty vole. No. Pro písek je zdraví. Dobrý.
I've got a little dating tip for you, Jimbo. It'll get you out of that lonely hearts club for good. This scheme works 100% of the time, guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare,
Bingo! Tunnel of love.
Dobrý manuál. Už máme motáka.
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
Anthony jen tak neskončí.
Light up enemies to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spread.
Koupím tohle a vylepšení lékárniček se taky bude hodit.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the incinerate plasmid. Say, Tom here is having a romantic evening with a gal. What would impress her more than lighting the fireplace with a snap of your fingers?
No, myslím, že tím cigáro tak nepřipálím.
But this party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
Ja. Tak kde seš? Počkat, nebyl tady někde? No, ten byl v hlavní hale, mám pocit. No tak. No.
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this two-bit carny ride.
A někde tu byla přepážka zamrzlá, kde? To bylo tady, ne?
Each of us has a moral duty to increase the common joy and ease the common pain. Alone, we are nothing, mere engines of self-interest. Together, we are the family, and through
Tady byly záchody.
we transform to the
vole,
south.
kde to bylo? Teď nevím. Nebo to tamhle. Tady dole ne, taky ne. Tak já teďko nevím.
Ryan saw the individual as a hero, a noble survivor. And Rapture was his paradise, a shrine to the supremacy of the self. The result? Slavery, genocide, chaos. Now that the tyrant is dead, we are a true collective, a single family.
No někde to. A to je jedno. Nemůžu projít všechno.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved, and now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing at the limbo room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone, and I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
No a prej, že svoboda, co? Ní prtaj.
Outstanding sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
Jo, jasně. A ujedeš, jak to bývá ten ve zvyku.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid. We're going places.
Já odbreneš.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
Come quickly, the shadows.
Happy birthday!
Tak, trošku mě pochromal, já nedopadlo to tak zle. Jo. Určitě jsme něco vynechali, ale to mě netrápí. Budu rád, když to do čtvrtka odehraju a s tím se spokojím. A teprve máme základní 3 schopnosti, no. Je. Tady jsou tyhle svalovci.
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lamb's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
Tak. Třeba bych lékárničky docela nutně. Tak, tady máme dokonce 2 sestřičky na té mapě, na té oblasti, takže tady budeme chvilku díl. Jo, a první bustík už se hlásí.
You stole Eleanor from me. Twisted that baby girl into a thing so sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning into my neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn, Tin Daddy. When we hang you from a street light and you choking out your last, I want you to remember my face. A rychle lékárničky, těch máme nedostatek. No. Bohužel to vypadá, že si s taťkou sem tam poradit uměj.
Tak, hoď ten svůj granát. A pojď. No, aspoň jedna lékárna. Tak, už se přesám motat. Jo, broksná. Ale nota. Tak. Ty broky.
Religious rites, Doctor? You're free to kneel before whatever tribal fetish you favor in the comfort of your own home. But in Rapture, liberty is our only law. A man's only duty is to himself. To imply otherwise, therefore, is criminal.
Ask yourself, Andrew, what is your great chain of progress but a faith? The chain is a symbol for an irrational force guiding us towards ascension. No less mystic than the crucifixes you seize and burn.
Oba dva mají svým způsobem pravdu.
Nobody hurt my daddy.
Já, je to pěkný hmyz teda. Ale se to zapne dřív, než to stihnu nahackovat. To hackování, to teďka nevyužiju. Potřebuji si nakoupit lékárničky. No, jdem podle šipek. No, tak vypadá, že byla stejná cesta, takže...
Old Papa's Drop's the worst neighborhood in Rapture, but it's a hell of an opportunity to raise up some, affordable housing. When Atlantic Express was constructing their luxury passenger line, this place was hollowed out beneath as flop houses for the railway crew. Nobody was supposed to reside down here long term, but when you're broke in this town, you're not exactly swimming in alternatives. I don't favor spending more than an hour or so down here at a time. There ain't a side of the tracks more wrong than under 'em.
Gracie says, piss off and die, tin shit.
Well, sport, I guess Gracie's home, but that big lug just dropped half my damn hotel in your way. Now, to break through that mess, I expect you're gonna have to work out how he got so burly.
Yeah.
Find yourself a genetic research camera, son. You can pick up any number of tricks from a splicer with one of those. Try the pawn shop downtown.
Takže zastavárna je naše další. Že tam byla aspoň ta lékárna.
It's dancing, Daddy, dancing.
Počkej.
This way.
Já hlavně tebe, sestřičko.
Practically swimming in something down here, yeah? Little bird's mine now, Squire. someone there. She's gonna watch me do your son. Fight fair, you
A ještě, že mě nějaký broky u sebe. No, vidíš Anděla, to já vidím.
This is it. It's over. I built this railroad from nothing. Played by Mr. Ryan's rules. But then he asks me to sink my own cash reserves into the banks to give Rapture some breathing room. And now Austin goddamn Bathysphere wants to buy me out. Decommission the entire rail. I have no family and no time for friends. I am the Atlantic Express. And this is the end of the line.
Šopnutě, no. Třeba ty skav byl lepší.
What do they expect? You keep enough drug stash in this clinic to slice up a rhinoceros. Of course every poor soul in a drop's gonna start beating down your door. It's my job to think up a new key code to keep them out. Seems like every other day now. Nuts. I'll mull it over for a while at the Fishbowl Diner.
Tak, tady potřeba bych zjistit kód. No nejvíc utrácet za ty lékárničky, no. Já zrovna tady jedno nešel, ty vole. No. Udělám to asi následovně. Teďkom... Počkat, co tady je? Samonabourávací, aha. Vytěžíme teďko malou sestřičkou tuhle mrtvolku a čím to dneska asi ukončíme.
Jail cell that needs filling, and he will never let her go unless you hunt him down.
You deranged fool! I'm not speaking.
Tak, děkuji. Nebo zase tak zlý, tak možná ještě kousíček, jsem čekal, že mi to potrvá díl.
Use that code you found on the keypad outside the clinic. Should get you up on the rooftops.
Počkej, jakýže byl kód? A 0047. Tak to je dobrý, když takhle papírek vedle. Jasně. Jo, upgrade. Tak, co tady mám dál? Zvýšená účinnost kulometů. Teda z větších zásobníků to byš... A já se zvýším náboje pro Broxnu, to bude hodně dobrý.
Even Daddy's toys have toys. Come on, Daddy.
Ne, já jdu s tebou, dobře.
Boy, it's gone to pieces. How could you?
Tohle je dobrý. Jo, co tohle? Jo.
Another day, no clients. Atlas and Ryan start going at it hot and heavy, and all my business dries up. Used to be easy. Put the eye on some spliced up dame's wandering husband and rake in the dough. Now it's got so bad I had to put my camera and hawk at King Pawn. Makes a guy consider splicing up himself. If I had 2 dimes to rub together, that is.
Detektiv se trošku nedává.
It's this way. How about a scary crow, little fire?
Ty vole, ona byla živá. Tak, a já se sezvu klásek. Jdeme na to.
The monster has taken another of our children, family. He would turn her from us just as he did to Eleanor. Show this thing what befalls the boogeyman when he steps into our garden.
Tak, Sečinko, pokračuj, honem.
Drop that poor little girl. She's helpless. Make it
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
He, fajn, že jsem nejlepší tatínek. Bezva.
Thank you.
That is a hello. Ještě tady někde něco, co jsem neprozkoumal. Jak to? Mhm. Jsem posral. No tak, dělej. Tak.
Dr. Lamb, Sophia, I came down here to sing and to start a family, but I just don't fit with these people. Look at you. You fit with them.
Grace, in Ryan's rapture, I am the pariah. You and I share unpopular ideas, but I wonder, how devoted are you to the rapture people? If you wish to know more, wear this butterfly brooch at our next session. If not, no harm done. We shall never speak of it again.
Oni kdyby tolik neřvali po každý, tak bych o většině z nich ani nevěděl. Ahoj, Betýsku.
That thing's a miracle in Technicolor, kid. Works like a movie camera. Start the film rolling before you open fire on a splicer, and then anything you hit him with tells you more about his DNA. Let's give it a dry run, shall we?
Who did this to my suit? Somebody there? Ah, it's my lucky day.
Easy now. Looks like you got the jump on this fella. Start your camera recording him, then hit him with a little bit of everything. Plasmids, firearms, whatever you can dish out. That's it, son. Camera spits out a prize once in a while as you learn what makes a splicer tick. Now, find one of those big old brutes and take him out on film. Before long, you'll be able to brush aside
Přes 300 dokonce.
that mess at the hotel.
Tak, nebýt těch kamer zadrbaných, co jsem předtím měl, tak bych byl v celku pohodě.
Using that camera is a bit like telling a joke. Each time you tell it the same way, it gets a little more stale, so you gotta change it up to keep it fresh.
No. No, smrt, paráda. A nezískal jsem to. Zajímavá chemička.
Using the girls from the surface to gather Adam from Lamb's followers. It's in the blood. And eventually they give themselves over. Like dying is an honor. I'd almost feel sorry for them if they didn't have my daughter. I'm going to find Lamb and take Cindy one way or another.
No, mám pochyby o tom, že by si to mohl povíct. To ale moc vodu nepřineslo, no. Aha, jo. A tohle hojkování na dálku, to je paráda. Sakra. No, hurá, lékárna.
Remember, son, without using that research camera, we can't get to Gracie, and that means we're stuck here. Get one of those big apes on film, then work him over.
A jednou ji nepoužiju a hnedka nadáváš, vole. Je velký tačka, ale pochybuji, že má dcerku a sestřičku. Tady je. Pojď. Tak.
Adam, Daddy, over there.
Jo. Tady máme možnost, dobře. A já koukám, že já nemám skoro žádnou munici, sakryš.
Daddy, right here. And just remember, Mommy.
We shan't say the likes of you.
Tak,
Are you
bezva.
taking me home too?
Tak, řekni mi, kdy máš další mrtvolku.
Adam is here.
Tímhle směrem, jo? Dobře.
More for the family.
To think, some ungrateful parasite must be chopping my heirlooms for kindling even now. No use. Drop that poor little girl. She's helping.
Tak.
This one has Adam.
I'm hearing rumors. Sounds like somebody named Wales is starting up worship services down in Siren Alley, believe it or not. All faiths and creeds welcome, they says. They got big promises. Salvation, immortality.
Nesmrtelnost.
Way out of here. I don't care how crazy it sounds. A way out of rapture's music to my ears. Next Sunday morning, I'll be there.
Jo. Tak.
Adam.
Já to tady uložím pro jistotu.
Daddy, let's get it. Candies and sunshine mean angels. Your memory. Hide the Adam. We don't need him. Send your daughter home. Light as feathers. New truth.
This girl's tougher than you. Step away. She belongs to me. No negotiation. Hand her over. Close out, smart.
Pretty angel. Pretty fair. Stop looking at me! What's my life? I'm always safe with Dad.
Paráda. Hotovo.
I'm gonna be her new
Další tonik. Co to je? Jo, to by mohlo jít dobře. Jo, velký tačka je pod náma.
Do you remember what you told me, Bill? A marketplace of ideas. That was you. If I submit to the debates with Lamb, we defang her. I've done so. And have you been to Pauper's Drop, Bill? Listen. Between each song, Saint Lamb. You made her, McDonough. And now, you will convince the council to sponsor her silence.
Jo. Když tohleto sami propagujete, že tady si můžete říkat víc. Trošku opak, ne? Toho, co se tady slibovalo. Nazdar.
There's one of those big goons now. Start your camera rolling on him.
Už jsem natočil 2. Nebyť zas tak chamtivej. No nic, slíčky, tady to dneska ukončím. Jo, počkej, velkých rváčů.
Look at you, sport. A regular junior shutterbug. And it appears you've picked up a new trick from that big galoot. Now get back to the Sinclair Deluxe and just bust through that mess blocking your way.
Tak, tohle jsem nečítal, že se mi povede. Takhle přepichově zmáčit. Ale.
Here, father. It's yours. You are evolving fast, but your heart is getting weaker. I can keep you alive, but you must find me.
Jo, tohle je tak nic moc, se nepoužíval moc ani v jedničce. Moc ze mě nebude. Tak. Abych si zvýšil účinnost brokovnice, protože ta je fakt jako dobrá. To zesílo hlaveň, pěkný.
That's it. We have to close down the limbo. Bomb goes off in that fancy place uptown and everybody panics. Pulls their money out of the banks. A whole city tugging on the same dollar bill. So the banks fold. And maybe 1 in 10 got their savings out. Who's gonna come here me nightingaling about how broke they are? How am I gonna provide for little Eleanor?
Pěkný šaty. Tak jo. Jedno to rváče jsme našli. To myslím, že nám pro dnešek teda bude stačit. Mám pocit, že to dneska nebylo úplně tak zlý. Neumřeli jsme ani jednou, i když to bylo, ne vlastně jednou jo, ale bylo to na mále párkrát. Docela to jde. Máme vlastně zachráněnou už třetí sestřičku, ideální kombinace. Takže jo, díčky. Díky, že jste tu dneska byli. A uvidíme se zítra, budeme pokračovat v BioShocku. A až dohrajeme BioShock, podle toho, jestli ho dohraju ve středu, tak bych ve čtvrtek ještě dali kousek Fearu 3. Když ho dohraju až ve čtvrtek, tak budeme mít víkend Apexka. Takže máme se na co těšit. Zatím se mějte, lníčky, a zdar zítra.